What is going on, guys? Happy Sunday to everybody. Good vibes everywhere, right? Happy to be breaking down this LCS 5-game slate. I cannot wait to break it down, guys. We are on a tear right now, guys. Hitting on every single slate, it seems like, for cash. I mean, our cash picks have been on fire. I mean, last night it was C9. C9 didn't do the best that they could have, but they still got the job done, at least in cash. G2 went off and got me a really nice GPP. Got me far into GPP's at least. So again, just great all-around support from the Daily Grind Fantasy community, guys. Cannot wait to break this slate down. Hopefully you guys are along for the ride. Our Patreon tool, guys, I updated everything. I saw something in the line movements. I went ahead and I updated my Patreon tool. My favorite GPP play is now out, so you guys need to be sure to check that out. I also have uploaded ownership projections. So all of this is going to be available for my Patreon subscribers. And of course, if you aren't already a Patreon subscriber, take advantage of our custom projections. Sometimes I just upload my projections, hit optimize, and I play whatever line it gives me. And so far it's 3 of 4, I think. So again, for cash. Cannot wait to break this down though. Do you guys have any questions to start? I see a couple here. Are your thoughts on GPP C9 at captain? Guys, do not play teams at the captain position unless you're playing cash, and even then it's not really that advisable. Again, if you're going to be playing GPP, stick to the ADC, mid, and jungler position, okay? Do not play teams in the captain position. What's going on, guys? Also, can we show some love for the moderators in the chat? They've been doing a phenomenal job. I know we've been having some crazy streams, at least for Call of Duty, to pass the time, and there's been some trolls in there. So hats off to them. Thank you so much, mods, for showing up every day. I know this is voluntary. So again, guys, show some love to the mods. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. As you guys know, I always look at the Vegas projections. Okay? Always do that first because that gives us a good idea of where the chalk is going to be. So, very straightforward. Cloud9 was originally at minus 1,000 to win the game. They are now at minus 950. Shouldn't change things. Cloud9 is going to be the chalk. Okay, they should get the job done. They are projected at a 21.5 total over-under, which is kills. For you guys who don't know, if this is your first time playing League of Legends, that shows kills. Now, for the LCS in general, the LCS does have a lower over-under than normal other slates. For the European slate, for the LPL, again, all of these teams, they play at a slower pace. Us Americans, we play very strategical. We're not very risky. I think that kind of paints a picture for our country in general, right? So I think it's just kind of funny. But 21.5 for Golden Guardians and Team Liquid. Team Liquid right now is they're projected minus 305. Now, Team Liquid has been struggling as of late. They are 6-8. They used to be a dominant powerhouse. I know there's been a couple lineup changes, but still, Team Liquid minus 305 versus Golden Guardians. Golden Guardians are not that good. So again, they're still projected to win. Now, Team Liquid just historically does not put up that many kills, even less than the LCS in general. So I do like Team Liquid for GPPs, however, not so much in cash. Okay, again, Cloud9, you're going to try to get in 4 guys from Cloud9 for cash. They are a minus 950 against Counter Logic Gaming, a plus 500. So they are a huge favorite here. They're going to get the job done. It's just a matter of if they're going to put up the kills. Okay, they're projected at 16 right now. The next best, I think, is FlyQuest, which is 15.5. Here, hold on, let me pull up my sheet. Make sure I'm giving you the right information. It would be C9 and then actually Team Liquid at 15. So that's kind of funny. So again, it's just a matter of what team's going to put up the most kills for GPPs. So Cloud9, stick in 4. What's going on, guys? Yeah, if you haven't joined the Discord link, in my last video, I posted the updated Discord. Also, if you guys, I don't know if anybody's in here from the Discord chat, but if you guys could drop a link maybe so other people can join. So yeah, Cloud9's where it's going to be at. Again, the optimal captain's going to be the support position from Cloud9, which is going to be Vulcan. We'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll go position by position. And then going over to Immortals versus TSM, Team Solo Mid is another decent favorite here. Again, they aren't projected to put up as many points. As you guys can see, the spread's at 7.5. They are literally projected to score the exact same amount as Team Liquid at 15. Again, let me go ahead and just make sure I'm giving you the right information here. Thank you so much for the subscription. I can hear it in the background. Brian, thank you so much for the subscription. Really appreciate that. So, yeah, Team Solo Mid and Team Liquid are projected at 15 kills, so the exact same. Now, Team Solo Mid is going to be slightly higher. I mean, literally just 10 points higher than Team Liquid, so that would give them a slightly better benefit as far as ownership. As you guys know, more people are on Team Solo Mid. If you look at recency bias, Team Liquid has been struggling. So, again, Team Liquid for GPPs is not a bad GPP option. 100 Thieves and FlyQuest, this is the game that everybody's going to be talking about for GPPs. At least I'm going to be talking about them because FlyQuest comes out at -160. Their players in general are undervalued, which is scary. But if they do win, it will pay off for cash. But on the flip side, 100 Thieves plus 115, their ownership is going to be very, very, very low. Okay, my ownership projections, I won't give away. Well, I guess I can give it away. They are a 7% stack ownership. So they're showing up 7% in stack. Again, that's a Patreon premium inside scoop. I won't give you guys the rest of the GPP stacks, but 100 Thieves is a very, very good team to stack because if they do win, tremendous upside. You can fit them in pretty much anywhere. You can put their ADC at the captain spot, and FlyQuest, you can almost do the exact same thing on the other side. But they are going to be significantly higher owned in GPPs. 100 Thieves is going to be almost half as much. But again, the ownership is almost to a virtual toss-up. It's almost there, but 100 Thieves, if they can pull it off, again, 22.5 is a decent higher over-under. So again, this should be a pace-up spot for a League of Legends game. So 100 Thieves, not a bad team to target. All right, and then last but not least, Team Dignitas, which almost got me a GPP takedown yesterday versus Evil Geniuses. The line has moved more towards Team Dignitas just because they have been playing very well. Evil Geniuses also is playing well. -245. Another team to target, again, just falls along the wayside of Team Liquid. Cloud9, TSM, they're going to get overlooked 100%, so I do like Evil Geniuses as well. Again, to kind of recap, Cloud9 for cash, and then we're looking at some of these other teams for GPPs. I won't give away my exact favorite GPP stack, but I'm very, very heavy on them. As you guys know on Patreon what team I'm talking about, but I'll keep that on the DL. Let's go ahead and go position by position, and then I will open up the floor to questions. So I know you guys have a ton of questions. Starting in the top position, let me pull up my sheet here. Starting in the top position, like I said from yesterday's video, not too much has changed as we take a look here. Broken Blade topping the list here at 7.2. Hold on, guys. Just have to have everything load. All right, there we go. Okay, Broken Blade for TSM is the highest priced. However, C9 is more heavily favored, so therefore Licorice could be the better option. Should be the better option. Should be higher owned for the top position. Again, they're going to average more kills, so they should be a fairly chalky team to stack at the top position. So it's going to be between Broken Blade. It's going to be between Licorice and then Impact. Okay, right there. You can take a stab at EG, but again, if you're going to be talking cash, it's going to be from the Licorice. It's going to be from C9 with Licorice. Going over to the jungler position, Blabber, obviously 7.6. I'm willing to pay up there. I'm going over to the jungler here. My best point per dollar value is Blabber here. And then if you go to some of these other guys, there's going to be a very significant decrease in price. Again, 5.6k going all the way down to Wiggly, which shows up next on the next point per dollar value, which makes Blabber almost an elite spot here. I'm going to recommend him as a almost lock for C9, again for cash. If we look down the line, Sisferiskin, again at a 7k price tag, is playing for EG, should be fairly chalky. Yes, I'm showing my DK screen because I don't want to put up the exact values. Again, that is saved for the Patreon sheet. So again, I'm going position by position on DK. Yeah, one thing we need to know, tactical or double starting for Team Liquid. Yes, double has been starting, and he will continue to start for Team Liquid. So DraftKings does list the guys, the starters, pretty decently. You can see that they'll post a Q or an O tag next to the guys that aren't playing, and they're pretty up to date with that. The only thing where that's kind of up in the air for is the LPL slate, which I will be covering. I'll be putting out a video right after this live stream for the LPL slate to make sure we have content going forward for that. All right, and then next is Santorian. Santorian is also a good play. Again, I'm going to have to lock in C9 here for the jungler position for cash. And then this is the position that gets a little confusing. Obviously, for the mid position, I'm looking at Niski, and there's really not too much to choose from. So this is why it's kind of like a toss-up, okay? Niski is 8.2. He's very expensive, but you can also pay down to somebody like Power of Evil, which is a slight favorite, and Shizuke at 7.2. So again, there's a lot of different options, and if you're going to pay down in a spot, it's going to be the mid position because Niski is so expensive. So this is the one position that where you can kind of differentiate yourself. I don't consider Niski a lock, but he's just, again, 8.2 all the way down to 7.6 for some of these lower tier favorites. I don't mind it. So again, if you want to go down to Jensen or Power of Evil or Shizuke, I don't mind it. Okay, so again, if you're willing to save that $1,000, I would do it in this position. This is the one position that's going to get confusing for a lot of people. And then going over to the ADC position, got to change over here. Sven is an auto lock for me for cash. Sven for C9 is obviously a great play. If you're going to be taking a chalk player, it's going to be in the ADC position. Obviously, with C9 being a minus 950, the one person that's going to get the kills is Sven. So he has the most upside on the best team. I don't really see you going anywhere else, at least for cash. You could go down the Bang, even Wild Turtle. Wild Turtle might be an okay play, but again, there's always that possibility they could lose to 100 Thieves, as I've said at the beginning. So Sven's going to be my auto lock, and then if you want to pay down the Wild Turtle is another viable option, but again, that's a little risky for me. And then all the way to support, my favorite play on the slate is going to be Vulcan. Vulcan you can stack in the captain position, allow yourself to get in those other C9 players. Again, for cash, that is where the ownership is going to be. All right, guys, so that is pretty much it for cash, okay? I'm going to open up the floor for GPPs. I'm going to open up the floor just for general questions. Again, I kind of covered my favorite GPPs on my Patreon sheet, so a lot of those people watching are benefiting from that, so hopefully you guys can take advantage of that as well. For the team position, I always get this question, do I start a team that's heavily favored? Can I pay down in a spot? The answer is pay down as much as it makes sense. Usually you take a favorite from this position, but not too much of a favorite, because usually, like if you look at the difference here, from Cloud9 all the way to FlyQuest is $1,000. You can save your salary there. Okay, you can save your salary, and if FlyQuest wins, they could easily outscore C9. They could put up as many points as C9, and that's why it's so beneficial to pay down in the team spot, because the difference in salary doesn't really equal the difference in the amount of points. Okay, but for the other positions, like if a team goes off and kills, their other skilled positions are going to stand out a lot more. So if you're going to pay down in the team spot, do it in the team spot. All right, guys, and I think that's it. So I guess you can kind of gauge my favorite team spots are going to be FlyQuest, EG, Team Liquid. All right, let's go ahead and open up the floor, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask away. Again, I'm going to get off here pretty soon after I answer all your questions, and then I'm going to be covering the LPL slate, so I'll be putting up a YouTube video for that. Favorite secondary stack for cash. FlyQuest is very underowned, or not underowned, underpriced. So FlyQuest, if I'm going to be doing a secondary stack, I'm going to be doing it with FlyQuest. You can go down to EG, but there's not too much salary that's going to allow you to do that. So it's going to be C9 and FlyQuest for me. Captain, Sven, Someday, Meteos, Roma, Cody Sun, Vulcan, TSM. Is that cash or GPP? GPP for the late slate. Captains, Fairskin, Solo, Santorian, Power of Evil, Bang, Zezile, Team EG. Thoughts? Yeah, that's pretty good. Who do you got for EG or Dig? I got EG. EG is projected to win. Do you think Tactical is in play? No, Tactical will be out for this slate. One thing we didn't know, Tactical or Double Lift. Yep, so Double Lift is starting, guys. GPP, yes, that's a good GPP play. Or a GPP lineup. I do like that. GPP for the late slate: Captain, Sphereskin, Solo, Santorian, Power of Evil, Bang. I think you just said that, right? Yes. Dig killed EG the last time they played. That's why the line is moving. And look, it's continuing to move down as we speak. It's kind of funny. Dig killed EG the last time they met. Should this be worrisome? No, don't look at recency bias too much. EG should win, but again, have some decent exposure if you're going to be playing GPPs to Dignitas. Dignitas did give me a lot of the points last time. So again, they only play best of one, so it's very volatile. As you guys know, these are great slates to play for GPPs just because it is so volatile. Like obviously Dignitas just they went ballistic yesterday with kills, and that was unexpected, and they were able to take me down or even get really close to taking me down some GPPs. So is Solo starting? Yes, Solo is starting, guys. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat, guys. For you guys that have are just joining here, we have covered the entire slate. C9 is going to be cash viable. They're going to be my favorite stack. Go ahead and play Vulcan in the captain position. Play some other C9 players. And my secondary stack is going to be FlyQuest. Yeah, that was the first game of the year, too. Good point. So with the team position in cash, if they lose, that's not good, correct? I mean, any team that loses is not good. Yes, I mean, it's. If you guys paid attention to my lineup yesterday, hopefully I still have it. Actually, you know, I might be able to pull it up. Let me go over this with you guys real quick. This is a perfect example. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Everybody, this is DFS 101 for League of Legends. You ready? You can see my screen, right? There we go. Perfect. Let me make it as big as possible here. Oh, that doesn't really change much. Okay. So on the screen here, this is my team from yesterday. Got really far into GPPs. 35 out of 178, I think. Right? So take a look at my lineup here. I went with Mickey in the captain position because he was support on the best favorite of the team, high over under. I went with Yankos, Perks, Caps. Those are my studs I played from G2. Okay. This is before the slate lock. This is my mindset. Okay. And then I paid down. This is double up, okay? This is a double up lineup, but I played a small GPP with this. That's the only reason it's cash. I went down to my support position, and I played a slightly favored... Well, for Kaiser, for Mad Lions, he was slightly... he wasn't favored. He was actually an underdog, but they were very slight. It was a toss-up game between them and Misfits. So what I did is I hedged, okay? I said, you know what? If Kaiser is going to win, he's going to get a lot of points, but if he doesn't, it's okay because the support position doesn't usually get that many points in general. With the Misfits, it was the same story. If they win, they're going to get me points, but if they lose, you know what? Team doesn't really give me that many points. I'm not saying this is a general strategy for every slate, but that was my mindset before I played. And I was able to get in a heavy favorite with Blippo at the top position paid off, okay? So, G2 snapped, right? They went absolutely ballistic. And because of that, I cashed. It did not matter what happened in the support and team position because I hedged. The support went off because they won, but the team I knew was going to suck because they got beat. So I kind of hedged myself. I did a little mini hedge there, and obviously the top position covered. So I beat out more than 75% of the lineups that I played against using that strategy. Okay, that was my mindset before I went. It worked. It worked well. It doesn't work like this every time. But guys, this is what I mean. Support and the team position don't matter as much as far as points. You guys can see the upside is going to be there with the jungler position. Yankos put up 58 points. Perks put up 29. Caps put up 45. And then Mickey put up 56 in the captain position. There's plenty of upside. Okay, when you play these guys, these skill positions, ADC, mid, jungler, make sure you're getting in good players. That's not where you pay down. Okay, where you pay down is going to be in your support and team. Most importantly, your team. Okay? Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. I do this genuinely for cash lineups in general. I don't hedge every time. This is actually like the second time I've ever hedged just because Again, I wanted G2. I wanted a lot of G2. I knew that they were going to do well. Hopefully, or I was banking on the fact that they wwere going to put up more than 27 points is what they were projected at, and they did. 27 kills. That was not 150 person GPP. Yes, it was 178, I think. That's why Fly scares me in cash for team position. Why should that? So if Fly loses, then it's not going to hurt you that much. If you're getting that salary saver again, so that's why I say pay down in the team spot and support if you're going to pay down anywhere. The line moving, but I think they are still favored. Yes, Evil Geniuses is still favored to win. They're on a roll. They should be putting up a lot of points today. Again, a good GPP team to target. I can give you guys some of my favorite GPP stacks. I won't give you exact players, but again, my favorite stacks are going to come from Team Liquid, FlyQuest, and 100 Thieves. I like 100 Thieves more for GPPs. And then EG, okay? Those are going to be my favorite stacks on the slate. EG is going to get overlooked just because of these other favored people are better as far as their projected favorites. What's your picks for GPP? Oh, just gave them. Yeah, I got a ticket to that one, but I can't pull the trigger. Yeah. I was sweating yesterday all the way to the end. I mean, G2 got it done, though. I was in the back the entire slate until G2 played. I went from like literally last all the way up to cashing, and I got pretty deep in the GPPs. I don't advise playing support in your captain spot for GPPs in general unless it's a very small slate. Okay? But again, I knew that hedge was going to get it done. I knew that I wasn't really going to get a takedown, but I knew I was going to cash. All right, guys, if you have any more questions, feel free to enter them into the chat. Again, I'm going to get directly off, put up a video for LPL, and then we will tackle that slate tonight. 53 viewers, guys, for a League of Legends stream is not bad. So thank you so much for the support, guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Please enter the Discord chat. We have a lot of fun in there. We talk picks every single day. I mean, League of Legends has become a thing now. Everybody's been watching it, and we're all supporting each other, helping each other out. Do you think the cost difference between Bang and Kobe still makes Bang worth it? Bang's not a bad play. Again, it's a toss-up at that point. It's a toss-up between Kobe and Bang. Cash lineup: Vulcan, Licorice, Blabber, Power of Evil, Sven, Ignar, Team FlyQuest. I like that lineup a lot. Yeah, the LPL has some good ones, but the Shy tonight, yeah, I cannot wait to break that down, guys. Do not worry. So, wouldn't EG then fly at team? I get that you were saying without spending down. I don't get the question, man. What would be a good captain pick for LCS? For this slate, right? Vulcan is the optimal captain tonight. What other cash locks besides C9? Again, my favorite's going to be from FlyQuest. Thanks, bro. Much appreciated. Absolutely, guys. Any way I can help, feel free to slide into the DMs. Feel free to ask any questions on my Patreon, on my YouTube videos. Again, I try to get to everybody's questions. There's a lot of questions that come my way, though. So I don't take it personally if I can't get to all your questions. Awesome to hear, Marshall. Really appreciate the support, man. All right, guys. We're all going to say, man. Yeah, there's a chalky line, guys. I'm not going to say which one because, again, I don't want to be that guy to give away cash lines. But there's a chalky lineup that's being sent pretty much everywhere. So I will say that. It's okay. It can be chalky. That's not a bad thing for cash. For GPPs, I'd hesitate. All right, guys. Hopefully everybody has a great day. I know we've been struggling as of late with DFS just from a content perspective. Like, it's really tough to break down these League of Legends slates and get as excited as we did for NBA, but we're making it happen, guys. I mean, I'm winning money, so I'm still very excited. Hopefully we're providing enough content to keep you guys busy. I hope everybody stays on board. If you guys haven't already joined the Daily Grind Fantasy community, please do so. Hit that subscribe button. Please join the Discord. We have a lot of guys in there that just love each other at this point. It's a family, right? Wouldn't EG be better than Fly at team? Yes. I mean, EG theoretically is better just because they're a better favorite. They're a higher favorite. Yes. But Fly is still a favorite. If they win, they can get it done, then they will produce a decent amount of points. Where's the link to the Discord? Do you know what? I will do that right now. Hold on, guys. All right. You guys are seeing. I should see a bunch of Discord invites or joining notifications coming in here pretty soon. I'm going to put it in the chat. All right, guys? I just got to sign into YouTube real quick. All right, I just put it in there, so hopefully you guys can see the Discord link. I believe I did. Did it get in there? Thoughts on Core JJ? I don't know why it's not entering. Oh well. I'll put the link in the last YouTube video. I think I already updated it. So if you guys haven't joined it already, again, the Discord link is in the pinned post in my last YouTube video. Thoughts on Core JJ? Yes, Core JJ is not a bad play. I believe that's Team Liquid, right? I'm drawing a blank here. Core JJ, Team Liquid. Yes. So Core JJ is a fairly good play at the support position, for sure. Yeah, guys, the Discord link is in the last video. I updated my pinned post. All right, guys. No more questions. So, again, have a great rest of your weekend, guys. I will be posting a YouTube video immediately after this. I'm going to be working on the content. I need to upload my projections and make sure I'm providing you guys with the best content. And, of course, guys, as always, let's cash.
Put some perk in my cup.